Hey guys, what's going on? Daryl here, and welcome back to another Team Fortress commentary slash gameplay type thingamabobber. And there is a heavy over there. Let's try and burn him, but wait a minute. Where did he go? And he's beating up that engineer, but there was honestly nothing I could do about it except hit him with my mailbox because that's what the pyro is all about. Running around CP Badlands, actually Koth Badlands. When I was playing this, I actually didn't realize that it wasn't 5-point capture for quite a while. I thought it was just, I thought it was 5-point capture. It turns out just to be the 1 point in the center of the map, King of the Hill. Finding that spy that I thought I killed earlier, but all these spies nowadays use dead ringers, so you can never be sure. Trying to hit that scout with the flare gun is a little bit too evasive for me. And like I said before, I didn't realize this wasn't 5-point capture, so I'm over here trying to run to the next point, even though it actually isn't there, it's fenced off. But this is about where I realize, oh, wait a minute, this is King of the Hill. We just gotta hold that 1 point, so that's easy enough. And let's just keep people off of it. It's a good thing I'm a pyro, because I can air blast people, and it's pretty easy. Just trying to hold that point. I see a heavy and medic, mailbox the medic, try and get the heavy. He seems to be just trolling around with the holiday punch, which I've tried before, and I can tell you right now, honestly, it is extremely difficult to use the holiday punch, at least for me, because whenever I try, like, basically what the holiday punch does is if you hit someone in the back, they start laughing. Yeah, their character just, like, stops and then starts laughing. They stop right where they are, they start laughing, and then you can get a taunt kill. But it just never works out for me. I can never seem to do it right. So, I don't know. Some people seem to be really good at it, which is kind of annoying sometimes. But, you know, Team Fortress 2, it's all about the lols sometimes. And as you can see over there, I think that pyro with the mailbox and the ghastly gibbous is labeled DRL's #1 fan. Quite a while ago, two people who I had seen on a random server actually joined, two people who I'd seen on a random server who had apparently heard of me before changed their names to DRL's #1 fan and DRL's #2 fan, so that's really awesome to be able to play like that. And, yeah, to be able to play with the fans. It's pretty good. Please ignore what you hear in the background, that's just a stupid train. I don't know if it'll come through the recording, but usually it does. So, that's what that noise is. So running around as a scout now, trying to fish people, throw my flying guillotine, which I still need to work on with how to aim it, because I can sometimes get people with it, but often they're just way too evasive. That demo man trying to catch me around the corner, but I didn't go there. And something I really like about the flying guillotine, or guillotine, sorry, I always pronounce it wrong, is how fast it recharges. Other items that have a recharge time seem to take a long time, and I think part of the reason that it has such a fast recharge time is that you're literally giving up like a 12 bullet pistol, or maybe 50, and I'm not sure, for just like this one hatchet, so it had better be a good hatchet. That's probably why it reloads so quickly. And running around here, keep getting set on fire, forgetting where the resupply cabinets are, because once again I had just had it in my mind that this was 5-point capture. I honestly don't know why. And right now, see that guy? I'm gonna 1v1 him. 1v1 me, bro. Fish me. Fish me. But then, I'm like trying to get him, and then I realize there's actually no backup that I have, and it's actually a spy. And I'm just, okay, bail, bail. And trying to shoot my scatter gun, breaking the fish claws that we had so eloquently set up there. Whatever. Taking out my hatchet. Once again, trying to just stay on that point, keep people off of it, and all we have to do is recapture and hold it for another 30 seconds, but the game's coming close now, because the other team only needs 1 minute, and for some reason I had a feeling that that was a spy, and it turned out to be right, so that was good. Navy Norris coming around as the heavy, stick that flying guillotine in him, but he just mows me down with his Tomislav, strange Tomislav, and we lose the point. Trying to just make sure we can recapture it for a couple more seconds, because we know that as long as we can capture it, even, like, we don't even have to hold it for any more time. One capture, and that's it. Sticking that scout with the flying guillotine. Oh, it's so fun to use that weapon if I can do it right. It's just I often don't. And holding that point, got a couple scouts on it, and we win the game. Trying to be a cool guy and not attack this scout. Just, you know, taunt him. You know, don't be anything too aggressive.
Hey, knucklehead! I'm talking to you! No!
And yeah, so this is the second round in the same map. We're doing King of the Hill, Badlands. Just trying to get on that point with my fish. Fish people to death. It's got a light bulb in it. It's a sign of a good melee weapon when it's got a light bulb in its mouth. You know you're talking Team Fortress when you call your melee weapon something that has a mouth in it. That made no sense. I hope you understood me, because I'm just rambling. Whatever. Trying to get near that point and hope that I can stay on it for when the point becomes available. As you know, Scout has that double capture rate, which makes him extremely useful for the initial capture. And watching out for spies, because I'm really not sure. And, oh, it turns out there's a spy there. Wasn't able to kill him before he killed one of the other players on the team. So, once again, that spy just keeps using the dead ringer, so I'm calling spy. Hopefully the pyros can take care of that. And over here, I want to 1v1 this guy again. Let's just 1v1 with the fish. That's like the best thing ever. You can get other scouts and things to not use their scattergun. Just like take out your melee weapon and challenge them to a melee battle. Especially if it's a fish with a light bulb. That's one of the most hilarious things ever. And I will respect you eternally for that. Going with the Liberty Launcher turns out to be not the best idea, considering their entire team was camping our spawn area. Not really our spawn, but going back to Pyro so we can hopefully just light everyone up and get them out of the way. But, as you know, there's a spy. There's always a spy. There's never not a spy. That's why, like, sometimes if you'll see me playing, I'll just be, like, really paranoid, spraying my flamethrower around. I have no idea what's even going on. I'm just, like, trying to make sure I don't get backstabbed, trying to cover my team, and getting on the point just to finish this capture, because once again, in Team Fortress, nobody plays objective. It's all about the KDR, man. Gotta get a KDR. So important. You've gotta be the best. Like no one ever was. To kill them all was your real test, and to air blast was your cause. I'm making a really bad series of puns right now. Okay. And I'm dead. Got the air blast on that soldier, and it turns out, like, if you saw back there, I might have actually killed myself with an air blast. The rocket that I air blasted might have killed me, because it said finished off and not was killed by the soldier. You know what I mean, maybe. Going as a demo man with the caber, one of the other most fun things that I can find to do in Team Fortress 2. You see, a lot of classes just have trolling capabilities that you just gotta use. Demo man has the caber, soldier has his... Okay, and yeah, okay, don't do what I just did there. When you're at like 20 health, don't go sticky jumping across the map like a dumbass. That just makes you look like a fool. Yeah, so the pyro, you got the flog, you got the rocket jumper and market gardener for the soldier, fish for the scout, holiday punch for the heavy, all these trolling weapons just to make it so much more fun. Going pyro again, trying to keep the point clear, but it turns out there's an evil mini sentry, and I hate mini sentries so much. Look at that. I literally can't even go anywhere, and the mini sentries dealt so much damage to me. It's like the most annoying thing, and we're gonna lose because there's 20 seconds left on the clock. What can I do? Can I WM1 at the mini sentry? But it's already taken down, so it looks like it's not gonna be a problem. But oh, what's this? Another sentry. Got 10 seconds left. The other team can try and put up their stupid mini sentries, and you know what? How does that saying always go? If you can't beat him, join him. I'm going mini sentry. As much as I hate that weapon, it's you gotta admit, it's like kind of fun to just watch people get killed by this thing. It's so evil. That's another one to the trolling thing. You got your holiday punch for the heavy, and then for the engineer, you got your mini sentry. It's just there. It builds in 2 seconds, kills like no tomorrow. See, look, he took it down. Doesn't even matter. And place it. It's done. I got my revenge crits. He's dead, and my sentry's up again, keeping people off the point. He tries to WM1 at it, but no. And I agree, WM1ing at a mini sentry is probably the most effective way a pyro can take it down. Unless they have a shotgun or something. But yeah, if it's a mini sentry, it's just no use. You got your engineer behind it sometimes with the shotgun. He can keep it filled with ammo. It's just really difficult. Anyways, I digress. We win the match, and we're on to our third round in King of the Hill Badlands. Going as a scout again, flying guillotine once more, trying to just capture that point. If you get the initial capture, often people will just go into team deathmatch mode where you can just do whatever you want. But the one with the initial capture is the one who has the beginning advantage. So trying to capture it quickly as a scout, I realize that that's a spy. There's no way a suspicious sniper is running around corners back and forth. Obviously not a corner spying, you know, spy. Anyways, I got killed by their entire team. I'm going soldier, and I see my engineer gets bonked, so I'm going to try and stick with them, hope nothing bad happens. That is definitely a spy. Nope, he's legit. Let's just see if we can hit him with the mailbox. He's down. And get back to the point. Oh no, there's a soldier. What are we gonna do? Let's hit him with the mailbox because the mailbox is awesome. But then, the phlogistonator. One of the trolling weapons, like I said before, there's gotta be at least one for each class. I don't know about medic and stuff like that. I guess spy, the knife, is even a trolling weapon. Not really, I don't know. You get what I'm saying. I definitely should have been able to hit that flare shot if I wasn't being stupid and aiming at the floor. That engineer's being terrorized. If I had the home wrecker, then I'm sure I would have been able to help him even more by getting rid of that, but there's honestly nothing I can do. Here comes the flog, air blasting some rockets back, just trying to save myself, trying to save my team. Unfortunately, that soldier just couldn't be saved. Trying to kill that soldier, he's already killed. Let's just hit this heavy with the mailbox, but no, it's not gonna work. And there's spies everywhere. What am I gonna do? Honestly, at this point, I'm just like running around trying to save myself. Maybe kill this spy, but, you know, it's just really difficult. Aiming the flare gun shot, kind of difficult to hit. Air blasting people off the edge, realizing that I'm at 7 health and there's a sticky bomb on the point. Gotta get myself out of there. There's no way I can stay there. One of the funny things right there, if you saw, if you can air blast someone into the air in front of a sentry, the sentry pretty much pins them up against the wall or just like launches them like anywhere, like super far away, and they just can't do anything. So air blasting some rockets back onto the point. If anybody comes in here, I'm gonna do the sentry gun trick where I just air blast them. Sentry takes care of the rest. Trying to stay alive, get around the people. Air blasting scouts that are on my own team into the floor because I'm stupid. And here comes this one guy who wants to 1v1. And he was at 2 health, so it didn't matter. Trying to recap the point, we got like, what is that, 2, 4, a lot of people on the point. And I don't know, I think we can take this, right? Any rockets that are coming in, I'm ready to air blast, but all of a sudden, phlogistonator from the sky, landing on my head, burning me to the ground. I remember a while back, I really wanted the phlogistonator because I thought it looked like a really cool weapon, but I just never got the random drop. That's like one of the few normal weapons that I just never got lucky with a drop. So I crafted it myself, and I was really unhappy to find out that it couldn't air blast. I don't know what I thought it did before, but I liked the way it looked and the way it felt, I guess. When you see your opponents disintegrate, there's something really magical about that. So, yeah, I crafted myself the phlogistonator, lost the soda popper in the process, now I don't have one of those, and then I realized the flog is not that great after all. So, I'm trying to get back on the point. Just, you know, seeing what I can see. Doing nothing. Just sitting on the point. Oh no, there's a soldier. Whatever shall we do as a pyro when there's a soldier firing rockets? There's literally nothing I can do except for air blast rockets. That's a pretty good solution, I find. Trying to stay alive when there's a heavy shooting like sheets of steel down my throat. Not steel, I don't know, iron? Whatever bullets are made out of, he was shooting those down my throat. Oh god, that sounded so suggestive. He was shooting, yeah, whatever, okay, you get the point. I'm going to just walk around here, and I am very lucky that I had good headphones to hear that spy decloak, and I was able to take him down before the engineer had to deal with him. Just keeping people off the point, 5 more seconds and we've got the game. And ladies and gentlemen, that is how you capture the point in King of the Hill, Badlands. Shooting heavies, giving them mercy, seeing they're switching between their weapons. And thank you guys for watching. I will see you next time.